everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing really great. Today I'm going to be talking about my beautiful imperfections. I'm going to be talking about body confidence, how I sort of overcome my imperfections and feeling more confident with sort of like my disability and my body because it looks different from an able-bodied person. This video has actually been quite requested. I've actually got quite a few sort of videos in mind for body confidence. You guys have been asking a lot of questions about that, so hopefully if this video goes well we can make it into some sort of series. So I am going to be talking about my imperfections, which goes against my rules of life basically. My gran, who was very, very glamorous and a very wise woman, you know, very worldly, she travelled the world and did amazing things. She had so many pearls of wisdom, and one of the things that she said to me was, never tell anybody what you don't like about yourself, because they might never have thought about that in a million years, and then you point it out to them and then they're like, oh yeah, I didn't notice that before. Yeah, that would be my tip. But now I am going to be talking about all of my insecurities, all of the things that I think are imperfections. And I'm not fishing for compliments. I don't want people to be like, oh no, you know, that's blah, 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 blah. I am doing this to help other people out there. And yeah, I'm also going to be talking about like my wheelchair and my confidence and being able to get a sneeze and how I sort of got over like the staring and everything like that. So if you haven't already, go and check out my confidence on wheels video, because there are some great tips there that may help you as well. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about from head to toe everything that I am self-conscious about. So the first thing that I am quite self-conscious about is my eyes. I find that they have aged maybe more than they should have at my age. I've got fine lines and smile lines, which I don't like. And I've also got bags under my eyes as well. And if I'm not wearing makeup, sometimes people will be like,
Jen, you look so tired. Do you feel okay?
yes, darling, this is age and no makeup. So that's kind of soul destroying, because like I have slept and I'm feeling absolutely fine. But I think the bags are sort of a hereditary thing, sorry. But the way I kind of overcome it is by spending an absolute fortune in eye creams and concealer and primers. Absolute fortune. I also try to look up quite a lot, and and I also kind of sort out my lighting as well to try and conceal them, and that's why I wear sunglasses quite a lot and glasses quite a lot. The next thing which I really am self-conscious about, which sometimes prevents me from like going in a bathing suit and out and about, is my skin. It's very English skin. It burns really Englishly. It burns really easily because we never see sun, so it's like, oh my god. So yeah, it burns really easily. Look, you can see it's happening now. I burn up and go red, and I hate it. I guess maybe I'm excited about this video and that's why I've gone red. And people go, oh my god, you've gone red, and it's like, oh god, that just makes it even worse. And yeah, people have commented on it and everything, and I think it's more of like an adrenaline thing. But yeah, I really don't like my skin. It's absolutely covered. I mean, I think more so than the average person, covered in moles. And you're seeing now all of the moles, and that is another thing that people comment on over on Instagram. People were like, oh my god, that is disgusting, what is wrong with her skin, what are those spots? They're moles, it's nothing, you know. You have to be careful going in the sun, and you need to get them checked and everything. Unfortunately it's hereditary and I've inherited them. But yeah, I have so many, more than the average person. My legs are absolutely covered in moles as well, but I'm going to go on to my legs in a minute. But I hate my moles so much, and I've actually had a few removed. I haven't had anyone point specific ones out, but for me personally, I had a couple on my face area that I would always see in pictures and I would always really hate. And I was like, as soon as I'm able to, those suckers are going, and they're gone. I will point one out actually, because if you look back at some of my old videos, I had a really prominent mole here, and like every year it was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I was like, you have got to go, and it's completely gone. Absolutely amazing. So I'm really happy about that. I would like to get a few more done that are on my body, but at the moment I'm quite happy that the ones on my face have gone, because they were just So yeah, I hate my moles. How do I get over that? I don't know, I just do. I try not to look at them myself, and they make you they make you unique to who you are, and you got to make it work. And I think, you know, if you can just rise above it and just go with it, that's one thing. And I also know that Gigi Hadid, she has got a lot of moles, and that's sort of helped me, but she hasn't got as many as me. I'm covered. The next one is my bum. I hate my bum, it's disgusting. It is covered in stretch marks and cellulite, and it's so attractive. One cheek hangs slightly lower than the other. Oh god, I can't believe I'm telling you this. How do I get over that? Well, I sit down on it all day, so no one can see it. So there is a perk to the old situation. Yeah, no one can see my jiggly wiggly bum. But yeah, Daisy laughs at my bum. She's a jiggly. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about is my feet and my legs. And I'm sure that maybe some of you out there who are paraplegics or in wheelchairs have got slight differences to the norm and look slightly different. And yeah, my legs are very odd looking. I got funny old knees, I got funny legs, I don't have any muscle tone in the bottom of my legs because there's not really much there. My right foot sticks out because my tibia, or fibia, I don't know which one, is twisted. So if my leg is out straight, my knee will be straight, but my foot will be twisted out because of the way my foot sticks out. And also it's very numb, it feels very weird, it's really hard to describe, and also, as you can see, it's kind of stuck in a weird position. Ever since I woke up from my operation, it had been stuck in that position, so like the arch is all pulled up really high, and yeah, it just looks a bit weird. And it looks a bit strange from the other one, and my feet haven't really grown very much, which I kind of like that actually. I've got very small feet, and I think they're quite pretty actually. They just look a bit weird. My legs are also covered in moles, which I've already spoken about, and they're also different colours, which kind of annoys me. Kind of looks like a weird map. Sometimes they go purpley, green, orange, red, all kinds of weird colours. So that kind of annoys me, and I don't like it when people stare at my legs, and it has held me back. And like getting into swimming pools and getting out of swimming pools and doing things like that, it can make me feel very self-conscious, but over the years you just seem to get used to it. Also, like a little bit of advice I would give you is, you guys, I know you're strong and you don't want to be defined by your disability, and you want to be known as you, and you don't want to be restricted by your disability, and I don't want to be restricted by my disability either. And that goes for the insecurities that I have. I don't want to be restricted by them. I want to be able to go out on the beach and be comfortable in my own skin and do what I want to do. I don't want to miss out on that. So I just sort of rise above it, I do what I want to do and try and sort of block it out. And you do definitely over time get used to people staring. I promise you, I don't notice people staring anymore. My daughter does, and she doesn't like it very much, but you do become used to it for sure. I was reading a bit of research that Business Insider did, and they spoke to a panel of dating and relationship experts, and they asked them what the most attractive or appealing traits were within a person, and none of them were physical. They were all emotional ones. So it's really all about sort of your personality, how that shines through, your confidence. Confidence is a big attraction in a person, and it's learning to be confident with who you are, work with what you've got, and don't be restricted by it. Your imperfections are you, and they are beautiful because they are you, and that confidence within that makes you you and makes them unique. No one wants to look the same. And I'm just going to finish off with a little quote that has helped me so much with my confidence and how I deal with my body. And this quote is, "People are too worried about themselves to be worried about you." Now, I know that sounds really sort of harsh in a way, but it's true. I mean, you're there, you're worried about how you look, you're worried about maybe your legs or your moles or your skin. You're not worried about those people on the beach. Now, every single one of those people on the beach are thinking, oh my God, I don't want this to pop out, I don't want that to flop out, my bum's too big. Everyone is worried. So I think if you really channel that quote and think about that the next time you're struggling, when you're out and about, that is really going to help you. And I would love to know what you think. What makes you feel more confident? If you are comfortable enough, why don't you drop me a comment down below as to what you're very self-conscious about, but how you overcome feeling self-conscious about it, to help anybody else reading the comments. I'd really love to know. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video was useful. If you have any other suggestions, then do let me know. I know a couple of you have left some ideas over on the community tab with body confidence. So yeah, I'm really interested to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!